everyone! Welcome to PST channel, game stories, movie style, for your busy day. We're here once again with Zenless Zone Zero. In this chapter, we go through the main story from patch 1.2 with new characters, explore a new city, and take on new missions, leading to chaotic events and heartfelt drama you won't want to miss. Let's jump into the intense storyline of Zenless Zone Zero Chapter 4, Tour de Inferno. The video store, the character Shepard, who had been tasked by Phaeton to uncover clues about Proman, who fled to the Outer Ring, arrived at the store to meet their partner, Phaeton. However, instead of providing the information, Shepard told them to gather the intel themselves due to the current strict surveillance making operations difficult. Shepard suggested the duo seek information from the biker gangs instead. The scene shifts to the Outer Ring a few days prior, shortly after an airship robbery. At an old oil field, Caesar successfully completed the challenge to join the Tour de Inferno and earned a Sparkstone, required for the competition. Shortly after, Bernice, a fellow gang member, called Caesar over to check out the wreckage of the airship. There, they encountered Proman. Upon inspection, they discovered an arrest warrant for Proman, complete with a bounty. Deciding to turn Proman over to the security forces, they made their plans. Suddenly, Proman regained consciousness, clinging to Caesar's leg and pleading, "I didn't do anything wrong." He claimed to know who was truly behind the events and even had evidence. Proman then fainted again. Back at the random play, Phaeton received a call from Billy, asking them to meet up. Billy revealed that he used to be part of the Sons of Cledon biker gang before moving into the city. During his delivery trip, he shared intel about Proman. Knowing the proxy duo was on the hunt, the Sons of Cledon had instructed Billy to meet Phaeton directly. On the day of their journey, Billy and Belle set out together. During the trip, a car unexpectedly drove against traffic toward them. Belle quickly warned Billy to swerve, but this maneuver caused them to tumble into the hollow.
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow.
The driver of the oncoming car was revealed to be following orders from a man named Lucius. While the duo was trying to find a way out of the hollow, they encountered a giant Ethereal that began chasing them. Just as they were about to be overpowered, a mysterious motorcycle appeared and made an epic entrance.
You can do it, manager! We're almost there!
I'm really not built for this level of activity!
Fix this!
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine! That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by Ethereals already.
After the battle ended, the Sons of Cledon explained that they were able to assist the duo because they received information from Wise. However, before they could talk further, Belle fainted.
Hey, Proxy! What's wrong? I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Cledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth enough.
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to smithereens!
Lucy! Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around? Don't
be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
Vel, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the
Once the
ashes.
chaotic events with the Sons of Cledon were over, we were introduced to the members of the gang for the first time, including Lucy, Lighter, Bernice, Piper, and Caesar. It was revealed that Proman had joined their gang and was recovering in a safe location. Initially, Lucy intended to trade the information in exchange for the proxy duo's help in mapping the hollow routes for the competition. However, Caesar ended up spilling everything beforehand. Next day, Wise returned home to retrieve an HDD. Meanwhile, Caesar introduced Belle to Casa, the leader of Blazewood Village, which is under the Sons of Cledon's protection. Belle asked Casa why the area's oil hadn't been corroded by ether, prompting Casa to recount an event from the past. A phenomenon known as Cinder Glow Lake once occurred there. It wasn't an actual lake, but an area filled with natural gas-burning vents. These vents prevented the spread of ether, which could crystallize into ether crystals if left unchecked. When ether crystals accumulate excessively, they can overtake and destroy the burning vents. At one point, Cinder Lake was on the brink of becoming entirely crystallized. However, a young boy and two friends risked their lives to venture into the dangerous zone. Using a Sparkstone, they detonated the ether crystals, preventing further damage. During this event, the boy rode his motorcycle through the burning vents with the Sparkstone. Though it seemed impossible for him to survive, he miraculously succeeded, saving the area. After this heroic act, the young boy gathered fellow bikers to form the biker gangs. Their mission became protecting Cinder Lake and organizing world-route activities every 2 to 3 years to safeguard the vital area and ensure continued oil extraction. After hearing the story, Belle is tasked with finding parts to upgrade the vehicle. However, upon arrival, the seller informs them that all the parts were bought up by beastmen, who even claimed they were acting on behalf of the Sons of Cledon. Bernice, hearing this, immediately sets out to recover the stolen parts.
Perfect! We're the first to get here.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
Are you crazy?
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
After defeating the beastmen and recovering the parts, it's revealed that they were hired for the job. Next, the group receives a mission to explore the Hollow's routes. During the investigation, they encounter biker gangs stealing signal transmitters. Additionally, they meet an undefeated champion from the other side, who once lost to Lighter. However, Lighter doesn't recognize them, leading to a confrontation.
You ended my 21 streak, you cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. I'll brief things today. Right here, right now!
Eventually, the group secures victory and recovers the signal transmitter. They discover the bikers were hired to steal it. In the end, the situation resolves, and both sides reconcile, though Lighter still can't remember the champion's name. That night, Lucy calls Belle for a talk, pointing out how odd the day's events were, with 2 missions being sabotaged. Lucy also suspects a connection between the incident that caused Billy to fall into the hollow and these disruptions. They theorize that someone on their side might be leaking information to the opposition. The next day, Lucy receives intel suggesting that Casa has been sneaking off at night during the village's delivery days. Since Casa and Caesar are on good terms, this mission falls to other Sons of Cledon members and Belle to investigate. They eventually discover that Casa has been meeting with Moors, an individual from the opposing side.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Mors?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Cledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morris Casa, let's settle this right now! He's trying to escape! After him!
When Mors realizes that the Sons of Cledon have been tailing them, he attempts to flee.
Caesar, you're here!
However, an unexpected twist occurs. Caesar secretly followed as well and manages to stop Mors. It's revealed that Casa had been trading food with Mors. Caesar, suppressing his anger, orders Casa to remove the supplies from the hollow immediately before they're corroded.
Take them with you.
Overlord Pompy?
Before everything unfolds, they encounter Overlord Pompy. Lucy is suspicious of Casa, thinking that Casa might have exchanged information with the Vanquishers, their rival faction. However, Casa explains that they made a deal to trade crafted goods in exchange for food and resources. Pompy then searches through the materials box and finds the suspicious sunflint part that Mors had hidden, and it is revealed that Mors had hired others to obstruct the Sons of Cledon. Mors admits everything and takes full responsibility for the actions. To apologize, Pompy offers the Sons of Cledon 3 oil transport routes, but Caesar responds that the competition is coming up soon and suggests it would be better to wait and see who wins the race, as the victor will be the one to decide the fate of the routes. Later, Lucy notices that Caesar seems upset, so she asks the proxy to take Caesar out into the city to experience something new and lift his mood. Once Caesar feels better, she opens up to the proxy, revealing that ever since she was young, she dreamed of becoming an overlord. However, due to her lack of skills in management, organizing, and negotiating, she has to consult Lucy for everything, which makes her feel frustrated. But after spending time with the proxy today, she feels much better.
If it weren't for Mors stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Mors insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Mors was also thinking of our best interests.
In an old area of the Outer Ring, Pompy asks Lucius if Mors really did all of this alone. While Pompy already knows that they work together, he lets it slide since he sees it as being done for the gang. However, Pompy doesn't want such methods to be used, as an overlord should maintain good ethics. Lucius then offers Pompy a drink with a sly smile. Cut to the race day. The rules are that 2 teams, each with 3 members, will compete to reach Cinder Lake first. The team that throws a sunflint stone into the lake wins and gains the title of Overlord. During the race, an explosion occurs and rocks fall, causing Caesar to be separated from her team.
Everyone!
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your bamboo all right?
After investigating, it's discovered that the explosion was caused by ether bombs, which shouldn't be possible in this area. After contacting Bernice, they learn that the audience didn't notice the abnormality because everything had been planned beforehand. Eventually, the team reunites with Lucy and Lighter. They encounter Mors, and it becomes clear that he is responsible for the explosion once again. The scene shifts to Cinder Glow Lake, where Pompy has arrived and throws the Sparkstone into the lake. However, instead of exploding, the stone triggers the formation of ether crystals. This is when we learn the truth. Lucius betrayed Pompy by secretly replacing the stone with a reaction accelerant, causing the ether crystallization to occur faster and at a much higher concentration. Pompy, who had been poisoned, is heavily affected by the rising ether levels, and his body begins to crystallize. Lucius reveals that his plan was to destroy the oil source and reorganize the outer ring. Just before Lucius can kill Pompy, he changes his mind, deciding instead to let Pompy face the Sons of Cledon.
Face the Sons of Cledon in a final showdown.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar!
And 3 minutes later, the Sons of Cledon arrive at Cinder Lake, where they are met with a heartbreaking situation.
The corruption is too severe. Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
The Sons of Cledon are forced to confront Pompy, now transformed.
Come on, just a bit more! I'm here. I'm fine.
In the end, the Sons of Cledon emerge victorious. However, Cinder Lake is in ruins and on the verge of destruction. Despite having the Sunflint Stone, Caesar knows the distance to Cinder Lake is too great for any hope of repair.
Too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens. Huh?
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't be!
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
We meet again!
2 days later, after everything has concluded, Caesar becomes the new Overlord. However, she still hesitates to accept the title, knowing Pompy reached Cinder Lake first. Reflecting on the events, Phaeton remember past events involving their teacher, the proxy duo to the outskirts of New Eridu in search of their teacher, but they fail to find her.
Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
Instead, they encounter Hoshimi Miyabi and learn the truth. Miyabi's mother passed away as a result of the events in Hollow Zero, a tragedy connected to Phaeton's teacher. This revelation leads to their new goal to track down and capture those responsible for causing the Hollow Zero incident. With that, the chapter concludes. And that's all for Zenless Zone Zero Chapter 4. Stay tuned to see how the story will become even more exciting and intense in the future. This channel is created for people who want to experience game stories, but not have the time commitment. This way, everyone can enjoy RPG game stories in under 30 minutes. We plan to cover MiHoYo Big 4 titles so you can continue to enjoy their story without going through the hassle. I will also cover notable JRPG games as well as the classic. No need to spend hours learning their stories anymore. A quarter is all PST asks. Thank you and see you soon!